Hello everyone, this is your boy Genesis Reset, and I am back with another video, and I hope everyone's feeling fine today. As for myself, I am okay. Listen, y'all, I got a lot of things to cover, so take out your electronic device to follow along, or your King James Bible if you choose to do so. Now, I got a lot of things to discuss and everything, and just like with any college course, you're not going to remember everything. I have my degrees and whatnot, and so you don't remember everything. So you go back to regurgitate the information. But there's one thing I want you to remember is this word again. This word again is very important. It is pivotal to us going home as Israel or as Israelites. And it is a beautiful thing, ladies and gentlemen. Considering that we are in this dark cloud called America, or should I say the new Egypt, and we not getting no justice. The political realm are really letting their hair down. They're showing their fangs. They are showing their hand, emotionally discriminating against us. The whole lick, considering in this political realm. So without further ado, let's look into some good news about us going home. And just like father, gonna be just like son and daughter. Well, more of the son, because we are the warrior class. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's look at how we're going to get home, how we got into this mess, and how we're going to get out of it again. Let's continue here. Now, as you can see right here, Deuteronomy 28, that, the Most High said that I would bring thee into Egypt again with ships. By the way thereof, because you should see it no more, because you will be sold for your enemies and be slaves and so on and so forth. As you can see what is going on today in America. We are the new, I wouldn't say that, yeah, we are the new slaves, or we built America. Everybody knows this. From the rooter to the tooth, we built America. We digged out the ditches, built the buildings, and medical. They took our inventions, everything that our ancestors did with Egypt, with Pharaoh. This is the same thing what is happening again. Like he said, like the Most High said via Moses, that I shall bring you into Egypt again with ships. All right, let's continue. As you can see right here, this is some visual aid to help those who are not aware that this is the modern day Egypt. You can see the symbolisms and the attributes of America that correlates with Egypt. Everything about America today is in reference to the old Egypt. You can see us getting beaten and tormented, being denied our rights, and so on and so forth. At the same time, they are taking things from us, just like a sheep that shears her wool off of her, or him. This is what they do. They shearing our wealth. They shearing our inventions. They're shearing our masculinity and everything from us, and our femininity from the females. This is just modern day Egypt. Let's continue. All right. Now, Isaiah 11 here says, it should come to pass in that day that the Lord would set his hand again, the second time, to recover the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria, from Egypt, from Pathros, from Cush, from Elam, from Shinar, and from Hamath, and from the islands of the sea. But there is more, ladies and gentlemen. Let's dab on in just a little bit. Let's get a little bit greasy here, all right? We're going to dab on in. We're just going to go on down the yellow brick road, because we was at 11:11, right? I'm just going to read just a little bit more here, right? So, we was just there at 11. Okay, let's go here. Right. It says, it should come to pass in that day that the Most High should set his hand again, right? The second time, to recover his remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria, from Egypt, from Pathros, from Cush, from Elam, from Shinar, and from Hamath, and from the islands of the sea. And he should set up an insignia for the nation, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, and gather the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth. The envy of Ephraim shall depart, and the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off. Ephraim shall not envy Judah, and Judah shall not vex Ephraim. But they, here we go, Get some more juicy stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. But they shall fly, talking about us. But they shall fly upon the shoulders of the Philistines towards the west, and they shall spoil them of the east together, and they shall lay their hand upon Edom and Moab, and the children of Ammon shall obey them. And the Most High shall utterly destroy the tongue of the Egyptian sea, and with his mighty wind shall he shake his hand over the river, and shall smite it in the 7 streams, and make men go over dry sod. And there shall be a highway for the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria, like it was to Israel in the day that he left up out of Egypt. Now we fit to look at this, ladies and gentlemen. This is a prophetic, a futuristic attribute, a vision of how we getting out of here, just like how we got out of Egypt beforehand. This is modern day Egypt. This is going to happen twice. Like they say, lightning never strike twice. Oh yes, it does. Let's dive on into this here, okay? Now I'm not going to read everything, right? So we're just going to mosey on down the yellow brick road here. So we're talking about the exit plan, right? Just like Isaiah 11, the Most High said via the prophet Isaiah, he was talking about our exit plan, on how we getting the hell up out of here, right? The same way how we got in, the same way we are getting out. So let's go right here. Now I'm just going to go vision. Okay, I want you to think about what is happening or what has happened. All right, I'm just trying to set up the play here. Okay, Egypt, the Most High had vexed Pharaoh with the plagues and everything, right? So now the Most High had killed all the firstborn. Pharaoh had enough. He said, okay, time to let the people go. So let us continue here, right? Let's go up here. Let's go at 21. We set the stage. The children of Israel, the Egyptians, giving them gold and jewelry, giving them all types of things, you know, just basically kicking them out. I was like, hey, just get the hell up out of here, right? So you need to go back and read the story if you haven't, but that's what's happening. Then when the Most High killed all the firstborns, that was it. You know, the Egyptian people are like, oh, okay, get, you know, take this, take that, take these earrings, take these gold, take, you know, food, whatever. Get out of here, you know. So this is what's happening. This is what's taking place. So now our ancestors, they are on a track and they are leaving. All right? They are leaving. 21. And the Lord, the Most High, went before them by day in a pillar of a cloud to lead them the way, and by night a pillar of fire to give them light to go by day and night. And he took not away the pillar of the cloud by day, nor the pillar of fire by night from before the people. Now let us continue. Now there's a pillar of a cloud, right? That pillar of a cloud is a tornado, ladies and gentlemen. Let me see, I'm gonna give you a quick snapshot of here. But I'm going to bring this, I'm going to explain this here later. All right? See that? Well, let's continue. There's a pillar of a cloud following or leading the way of the children of Israel. The Most High is bringing them out of Egypt. The children of Israel are following Moses, and they looking at this pillar of a cloud, and it is leading the children of Israel to their new home, right? So, as you can see right here, I'm just going to paraphrase a lot of this, ladies and gentlemen. You can read this at your heart content, which I really believe that you should. And the Lord spoke to Moses and said to the children, you know, turn and camp between this place right here of, I hope I don't butcher it up too much, of Fahad Iraq and Migdol, and the sea against Baal Zephon. If you guys can pronounce that even better, go at it. And he said, camp there by the sea. And for Pharaoh should say to the children of Israel that they are entangled by the land and the wilderness has shut them up. So here we go. We have here the entanglement, you know, not the entanglement of Will and Jada, right? But that was an entanglement. But you know, talking about Pharaoh, talking about the wilderness, the forest, entangle them up in the wilderness here. You know, these are the definitions. The wilderness is a big, you know, trees, forest, could be some anything, right? But it said wilderness, trees, bushes, it was thick, you know, entanglement, inhabited. That's what a wilderness is, inhabited place here. Let me go back here. Inhospitable, you can see here, uncultivated, inhabited, you know, a forest. So let us go back. So Pharaoh and them talking about, told his people, oh, they shut up. They closed in. They can't move. And the Most High here, as you can see at 4, the Most High told Moses that he's going to harden his heart. And he said, like, man, why did we let these people go from serving us? So here is 6. You know, he made his chariots ready, got his generals. I'm just, you know, paraphrasing. It was 600 chosen chariots, you know, captains, over every last one of them. So, you know, here they come. Most High said, I'm going to harden Pharaoh's heart, and he's coming. Number 9. And the Egyptians pursue. So here they come to delete or to make captive back the children of Israel, who the Most High hardened his heart to come. So here 10, Pharaoh drew near, and the children looked back. Said, uh-oh, here they come. They was afraid. Now, wouldn't you be afraid? Now, you must understand, right? And here are people who've been beaten down, trodden, you know, maybe some know how to fight, but they not a warrior class people, ladies and gentlemen. These are builders and whatnot. You know, they not a warrior class people at this time, right? So, 11, you know, they mad at Moses, saying, hey, look, we should have stayed in Egypt. You know, they had graves there. We could have died there, you know. He said, well, wouldn't it be better? We should have just stayed there. We stuck. And at the same time, they're not even recognizing this pillar of a cloud. You know, that fear took over them. You know, they see this cloud, you know, in front of them, but they see the people behind them, right? And Moses said to them, 13, he said, fear not. You know, you should see the salvation of the Lord. You know, and today, you know, you should see these Egyptians no more. Now, what I find very ironic right here is 15, right? And the Most High said it to Moses. He said, why are you crying unto me? Speak unto the children of Israel and go forward. Now, you must understand now, you can kind of hear the, what should I say, from a parent aspects of something, right? You're a parent. The parent like, hey, look, I got your back, right? You know what to do. You know who I am. You know what I'm capable of. You know, I'm not gonna fight for you directly. You gonna fight, right? It's kind of that type of dynamic, that kind of dichotomy. If you really kind of understand that, when the Most High said that, he said, like, why are you crying unto me? You know, go forward. So now you must understand when he's saying go forward, all the children of Israel are looking at these Egyptians coming at them on these chariots, right? So you can see right here, 17, they on these chariots, they coming, and, you know, and the Most High said, don't worry. He said, I'm going to give me honor upon these people. So here he is. I'm sorry, I was kind of stumbling here. 19, right? Now I'm about to put this down. I hope you have your electronic device, because I'm about to get into the visual aid now. So take out your King James Bible or your electronic device, and you can follow along if you choose to do so. Now, at 19 here, The angel of the Lord, which went before the camp of Israel, removed and went behind them. And the pillar of cloud went from before their faces and stood behind them. Now, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Here we have in 19 said that the angel of the Lord went before him, and it's this pillar of cloud mowing along in this wilderness, right? So now this cloud, pillar of cloud, moved from in front of him, excuse the body. Here, this cloud moved from which was in front of them, moved right here, came back here, and stopped right here. All right. Okay, hold on, ladies and gentlemen. I'm improvising, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. Okay. So we have the cloud that was in front of them moved back here. All right. Let's continue. And the angel of the Lord, which went before the camp of Israel, removed and went behind them. And then the pillar of the cloud went from before their faces and stood behind them. And it came between the camps of the Egyptians and the camp of Israel. And it was a cloud and a darkness to them, but it gave light by night to these, so that no one came not near one another all that night. So here we have this pillar of cloud that went before them, came, circled back, and it was right between the Egyptians and the children of Israel. Right? Now here, Moses stretched out his hand over the sea, and the Lord caused the sea to go back by a strong east wind all that night, and made the sea dry. Right? Made the sea dry land, and the waters were divided. Now here we have, excuse the body, we have this pillar of cloud, but it's not showing you this part here. The Most High removed himself, or the angel, right? Moved him to the side. Probably came back here. Uh-oh. It moved him. Excuse the body. And this is what is this is what's taking place right now. Okay. So see this here. Okay. See that? Uh-oh. Sorry. I don't have enough glue here or tape. I'm trying to hold it. Hold on here. Okay, hope you guys can see that. Okay. Excuse the noise outside. So here we have a fight. Right? All that night. And Moses stretched out his hand over the sea, and the Lord caused the sea to go back by a strong east wind all that night, and made the sea dry land, and the waters were divided. And the children of Israel went into the midst of the sea upon dry ground, and the waters were a wall unto them on their right hand and on their left. As you can see right here, there's a wall of Egyptian, should I say, deleted Egyptian stacked up on a wall, just like how that tornado went through this wilderness and digged out the wilderness, right? You see that? You see that resemblance here. The children of Israel, it's just like put your finger through some sand. As you dig a channel through that sand, you're going by the aftermath, cause a wall of sand to come to the left and to the right of your finger digging out that tunnel or that channel. This is exactly what you are seeing right here. You are seeing deleted Egyptians. Let us continue. Let me move that. So, we came back. Let us continue. Let's continue reading. Hold on here. Okay, let's make sure. Let's continue reading, ladies and gentlemen. I am at 23. If you have your Bible, your King James Bible, or your electronic device. Okay. Now, 23. And the Egyptians pursued and went in after them in the midst of the chariots. I'm sorry. Let me read that again. The Egyptians pursued and went in after them in the midst of the sea, even all of Pharaoh's horses, his chariots, and his horsemen. Now, they coming again, ladies and gentlemen. That part is coming up. Listen to me. Here we come. And it came to pass, right? They coming again. Now, the father went back, the angel of the Lord. They back on track. They going back. They going to Egypt. The father is mooring out the wilderness with this tornado, his angel, leading a highway, a path through this wilderness, tearing stuff up, leading a roadway. Okay, that is coming up. I'm going to show you that. Matter of fact, let me do that right now. Here, jump the gun. Here, ladies and gentlemen, is a tornado path, a destructive tornado path that is mowing the lawn. To say it briefly here. Here is a pathway that the tornado has made a roadway, a pathway. Just like I just said about your finger digging it through the sand, and there was a wall right there to your left and right of the sand. This is the same thing with the tornado that is digging out a path in the wilderness. And this is an example, if you can see this highway of the destructive area, that here's a visual time that you are looking at right now of how a tornado tearing up stuff, and it is leading the aftermath of its destruction, paving a way. Now imagine this happening and you got the children of Israel following right behind good old dad. All right, let us continue here. Okay, so the first wave of Egyptian came and got smoked. Here comes the second wave. And it came to pass in the morning that the Most High looked into the hosts of the Egyptian through the pillar of the cloud. Right? See that on your screen? He looked through the pillar of the cloud and troubled the host of the Egyptians, and took off their chariot wheels that they drove so heavily. So the Egyptians said, "Let us flee from the face of Israel, for the Most High fight for them against the Egyptians." And the Lord said to Moses, "Stretch out thy hand over the sea, that the waters may come again upon the Egyptians, upon their chariots, and upon their horsemen." Again. Let me bring that up for you guys and girls could see. It said again. That is here. Let me bring that up. 26. You can see that for yourself. Again. The Lord said to Moses, "Stretch out thy hand over the sea and over the waters, that the waters may come again upon the Egyptians, upon their chariots, and upon their horsemen." Ladies and gentlemen, let me bring that up. The Most High part of the body, as they say. Glue that on there. Hold on. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen, because this tape and chart doesn't go together too much, right? So I'm having a problem. Houston, we have a problem. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure I got everything right here. Make sure get the camera. Just hold on for 1 second, ladies and gentlemen, while I add on some more tape here. So as you can see, the scripture said that main word that I want you guys and girls to remember is again. We're going home again. So hold on here. Here we go. Just adding a little bit more tape. I'm sorry I don't have any type of fancy dancy AI and stuff like that, ladies and gentlemen. You know, I wish I did, because all of this can be very, uh, you know, um, can be new, or can be, should I say, more advanced. You know, I don't have the funds for that. I wish I did, but just got to bear with me. All right. Okay. Make sure I get everything right here. Okay. See everything here. Okay. Again, that's my little makeshift Moses over there standing by himself right there with the question mark. When the Most High said, "Why are you crying out to me?" You know, he said, "Divide." He said, "Go forward." Just like what I am doing. You see what I'm doing with this pillar of cloud, my angel doing? You doing the exact same thing. You're gonna mow the lawn. You're gonna make a wall to the left and to the right with these Egyptians. So let me say this again. Let me read it again. At 26 here. And the Lord said unto Moses, stretch out thy hand over the sea, and the waters may go upon the Egyptians, upon their chariots, and upon their horsemen. And Moses stretched forth his hand over the sea, and the sea returned to its strength. You see that? This. Let me show you that here, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. You see that there? And the Lord said unto Moses, stretch out thy hand over the sea, that the waters may come again upon the Egyptians, upon their chariots, and upon their horsemen. And Moses stretched out his hand over the sea, and the sea returned to its strength. You get that? It returned to its strength. So the Most High activated our ancestors, gave them that strength. And in the morning appeared, and the Egyptian fled against it, and the Lord overthrew the Egyptian in the midst of the sea. And the waters returned and covered the chariots and the horsemen, and Pharaoh came in the sea after them, and there remained not so much as one of them. And the children of Israel walked upon dry land in the midst of the sea, and the waters were a wall unto them, to their right hand and to their left. Just like dear old dad, they murked them, they deleted them. That is what's happening, ladies and gentlemen. Let me see, go back here. Okay, not too far. That's really far, right? That's what you're looking at right there, ladies and gentlemen. Right there. The strength, the again. That is how we're going home, ladies and gentlemen. This is modern day Egypt. The Most High is going to come and get us. Just like he said, it is going to happen again. Let me go here. Let me move that out the way. As you can see, the Father has mowed the lawn, made a wall of the wilderness to the right and to the left via this pillar of cloud, via this enormous tornado that ripped apart, that gave this pathway to give the children of Israel, our ancestors. And they came again upon the Egyptians and smoked them and made a wall unto them and covered them. Yes. Let's continue here. It's going to be quick. I thought it was going to be a long lesson, but it's relatively short. So that's good for you guys and girls, because I can go on and on. I can do many lessons, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to say thousands, but I got hundreds of lessons. But, you know, apparently you guys, know this stuff, because you guys don't hit the like button, or don't say anything. So maybe you guys just ear hustling, which is good. It's fine with me. But, I would like to... That's really neat to know that. So anyway, you can see this pathway here, that is the same of here, and it's the same of the scriptures here. See that? See that pathway there? You already know the definition of a wall. I'm not going to talk to you guys like your children, but you get it. Just like Dad. Here's Dad, right here. Mowing along the highway, you can see right here, and see how he's tearing up the roads, the debris, getting it out the way. That's exactly what we did. Our ancestors did the same way when he got the Egyptians here. Let me put that back up here. It's the same way, ladies and gentlemen. Excuse the body. Hope this thing stays stuck here. I should have just kept it there, right? As you can see, just like dear old dad mowed the lawn. Exactly. That's why he said unto Moses, "Why cry unto me? You see what I have done? Divide them." In other words, delete them. And this is how we going home, ladies and gentlemen. We going home. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys hit the like button. If you learned something, hit the like button. Make a comment if you have something to say. If you think otherwise, if somebody told you something, leave a comment. Leave a comment. Say something. Let me know that you are alive. Because we are going home. And that is the Red Sea. This is how we are going home, ladies and gentlemen. And like the Most High says, He's going to utterly destroy the tongue of the Egyptian sea here. And we're going to go over dry sod. All of that, ladies and gentlemen. That's how we're getting home. Again. Because the Most High said He is coming a second time. Okay? Okay, put that again. Make sure, let me see here. Let me go back one. So you guys can see that one more time. There. That is none left to be said. Right? So, excuse me, if you guys got a comment, have something to say, something negative to say, it's fine with me. Positive, negative. What's your feedback? What you think? Am I right? You think I'm wrong? This is how we going home. You think of something other than this? It's fine. Speak on it. Because the Most High said, who gonna rouse them up? Who is going to rouse Israel up? Right? Yeah. That's a like father, like son scenario. And with that being said, shalom, my brothers and sisters. Leave a comment, hit the like button, and say something if you ain't scared. Peace.